What's up guys, it's Aaronitmar, and today we are going to be talking once again about alternate costumes. Now you guys probably saw my last video in which I talked about the one thing that I think Smash needs is downloadable costumes. We've got downloadable characters, trophies, things like that, but we've never had downloadable costumes for full characters. And a lot of you guys seem to think that I was only talking about paid DLC. DLC is an umbrella term. It can be free DLC. I was just saying that I am willing to pay for the costumes, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I was talking specifically about them doing paid DLC. But regardless, I talked about alternate costumes in that video, and in this video, I want to talk about every character that I think can have an alternate costume and what alternate costume I think would work well for them. Now, just as a disclaimer, if I don't mention a character, it doesn't mean that I forgot them. It just means that I don't think that there's really a good alternate costume that I could find for that character. So I don't want to see any comments saying, well, Aaronitmar, you forgot this character, or wow, you're an idiot, moron. I didn't forget any characters. I went through every single character. I didn't think that some characters had good alternate costumes that were different enough or unique enough, so I just didn't include them. So this is the character list of characters I think have a good set of alternate costume ideas, and we're gonna go through them as fast as I possibly can. I'm also going to be skipping over characters that have a confirmed alternate costume already in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, because I don't think that anyone is going to get more than one alternate costume. So first up, let's talk about Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong doesn't really have a ton of appearances with different alternate costumes. The big one, of course, is his appearance in Punch-Out for the Nintendo Wii, and obviously Project M did an alternate of that, and it was awesome. But aside from that, he doesn't have a ton of alternate looks. There's obviously Super Kong, there's a Golden Kong, but a lot of these aren't really costumes, and they're more just recolors. So I think Punch-Out would be an awesome alternate costume for Donkey Kong. Now Samus has like 10,000 different suits to choose from in all of her games, so any of these would be awesome as an alternate costume. There's her PED suit, there's her fusion suit, there's her corrupted appearance, so any of these would really work well as an alternate costume for Samus, instead of just having the Varia suit with different recolors. Fox and Falco have both had very different appearances over the years. Every couple of games, they just get a totally new redesign for their appearance. But I think that the most iconic, the best one, would be based on Star Fox 64 3D. Both of their appearances, as well as Wolf's, is based on their appearance in Star Fox Zero, the most recent Star Fox game. So I think it would be awesome to have an alternate that was based on Star Fox 64 3D. I say that because 64 3D has an up-to-date appearance of their original look, whereas the 64 version obviously was very blocky. So 3D took those ideas and made them more modern, so I think that would be an awesome look to put into Super Smash Bros. Now Luigi's is also a bit obvious, and it also was featured in Project M, but obviously, Mr. L would be a fantastic choice for an alternate costume. It's Luigi's alter ego in Super Paper Mario, and it would kind of be like a Dr. Mario situation where an alter ego of the character is used as a costume. Now, obviously, it wouldn't be a clone character, have a different moveset, whatever, but it would still kind of work the same, where it's the same character, they just sort of have a different moniker about them. Two great alternates for Ness would either be Pajama Ness, which is his appearance at the beginning of the game, or Robot Ness, which is an appearance he takes on towards the end of the game. Now Peach has a really good opportunity here to match Mario as far as his Mario Odyssey costumes, because she has an outfit from every single world as well. So any of these outfits from Mario Odyssey would be an excellent alternate costume. Obviously, the go-to would be her wedding outfit, because Mario also has his wedding outfit, so it would be a good way to match it. But I personally also like the kimono or the summer outfit that Peach has in Mario Odyssey, and in addition to the wedding outfit, I think it would be cool to include one or two of these. Especially considering that now she probably won't have a Daisy recolor, since Daisy is now a full character. And speaking of Daisy, a decent idea for Daisy would be any of her alternates from the sports games. Her racing suit, her tennis outfit, anything like that would be a good alternate costume. Bowser has had several different appearances over the years that would work well as an alternate costume. He's got Dry Bowser, Dark Bowser, and going along with the Mario Odyssey pattern, his wedding tuxedo appearance would be awesome to see as well. And now going along with the wedding theme even more, Marth has a groom outfit from Fire Emblem Warriors, which I think is really nice and does well to contrast his normal appearance, so I think it would be cool as an alternate appearance in Smash. Next is Lucina, and in Fire Emblem Heroes, the mobile game, Lucina's Great Lord outfit looks really cool, and it's almost like an upgraded form of her default appearance armor. You could almost compare this to Ike's two appearances, one where he's kind of less armored and one where he's more armored. So it's kind of similar in that way. Young Link has a few costumes he could choose from, and it would be interesting to see some recolors come from his appearance in Hyrule Warriors. I'm also interested to see if we'll be getting a young Fierce Deity Link, because that would be pretty cool, or perhaps another Majora's Mask related alternate, maybe with him wearing a mask. I just love to see any representation of Majora's Mask in Young Link. Now that Ganondorf in Smash is based on Ocarina of Time Ganondorf, I think it would be awesome to see a Phantom Ganon alternate. This Ganon was basically a clone of Ganondorf, except he was a little bit more ghostly and he had a skull-styled mask. Mewtwo is a bit trickier. Since Smash doesn't exactly reference the Pokemon anime with any of its costumes, the Armored Mewtwo alternate is definitely out of the picture. The only thing left really is Shadow Mewtwo from Pokken Tournament. We've seen that Smash Ultimate has confirmed the inclusion of the Shadow Lugia colored Mewtwo, so this may rule out the Pokken alt simply because these are very similar color palettes. Roy in Smash 4 and Smash Ultimate takes on a much older appearance than he did in Melee. It would be really cool to see a younger version of Roy as an alternate. Not necessarily his Melee appearance, because he's much younger in that than he is in later games, and that would kind of alter the proportions of Roy and not really work out. But somewhere maybe in between, somewhere kind of like his appearance in Fire Emblem Awakening or in Fire Emblem Heroes. Concept Art Meta Knight, or as he's now been dubbed Morpho Knight, is the obvious go-to for Meta Knight. Although now that Morpho Knight is an entirely separate character, maybe they can't use it. But aside from that, Meta Knight has several different options for gear in Kirby Battle Royale, which change his mask up and would look really cool as an alternate outfit. Now that Pit has yet another new Final Smash in the Lightning Chariot, his form when he equips the 3 Sacred Treasures would be an excellent alternate. Decking out with a huge set of armor would be awesome. As much as everyone hated Other M, Zero Suit Samus could have an excellent alternate look based on her very unique appearance in her military outfit. While all of the Zero Suit appearances look great, they do kind of blend in with each other, whereas the Other M appearance has a very distinctive outfit and very distinctive hair. Snake has a huge gallery of possible appearances, from his older appearance in Metal Gear Solid 4 to his more recent look in The Phantom Pain. And any of the costumes that he can equip in these respective games would also work really well. Other than the Commander outfit, there aren't a lot of canon ideas that I can see for Lucas. He's obviously got Earthbound 64's beta appearance, things like that, but we've never really seen costumes that are based on beta or unused artwork in a major way. Sonic has so many different looks from all his different portrayals across games, across comics, across all kinds of media. But I think a classic Sonic alternate would be amazing. Enough said. I honestly think that it's a travesty that the Pajama Toon Link from Wind Waker or the Royal Engineer look from Spirit Tracks have never been used in Smash. On top of this, since Smash 4's release, Triforce Heroes has been out, and a big feature was customization through various outfits that the player could unlock in that game. Any of these outfits would be awesome as Smash alternates, and a special shout out goes to the legendary dress outfit. Wolf also has many appearances that can be used as alternates in Smash. They could revert back to the Brawl look, or he could match Fox and Falco and use his Star Fox 64 3D appearance. Now, Mega Man has roughly, and I'm not exaggerating, about 2 billion different palette slots across all of his games. But I'd love to see a helmetless Mega Man alternate. We got super teased with that in Mega Man Smash 4 reveal, but there isn't even a helmetless trophy in the game. So helmetless alternate would be really cool. Both the female and male versions of Wii Fit Trainer from the Wii Fit games have different hairstyles, so I think that would be awesome to see in their alternate costumes. They already updated the face, so let's see some different hairstyles too. Pac-Man is another character who has many different looks across all of his games, but a personal favorite of mine is Super Pac-Man from Pac-Man 2. The only alternate Ryu can have is Evil Ryu. Anything else would just not make sense. It's just perfect for him since it's literally meant to be an evil version of him anyway. Although there is the older version of him from Street Fighter V, which I wouldn't say no to either. And I'm still crossing my fingers that we might get a Ken Echo Fighter, but that's a different topic. But that, guys, is every character I think could have an alternate costume in the game, and my thoughts on what their alternate costume could and should be. Obviously, this is all my opinion, so if you have different ideas, I would love to hear them down in the comments below. If I skipped over a character because I didn't think they'd have a good alternate costume, but something came to your mind that you think would be good, of course, I'd love to hear that down in the comments as well. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button, and if you're new, be sure to subscribe for more content. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope you guys have an awesome day.